Hi, good afternoon. I hope you're having a good Saturday. I am out on my deck and talking to you. As most of you know, I live right on campus at Center College. What is behind me is the beach volleyball court that is behind Coel and Cheek Evans, and I'm having a great day. I went for a run with my mother this morning, and then this afternoon I've been watching your videos and reading your question sets from Shakespeare. So I wanted to get you guys ready for what you're going to be doing this week. As you know, you need to watch the film Remember the Titans. You need to fill out a set of questions. You need to fill out the discussion questions, and you need to, this is the most important, you need to contact your partner in Colombia and make sure they have seen the film and set up a time to have a Zoom conversation with your partner. If for some reason you cannot get in touch with your partner, please contact me as soon as possible, and I'll see if their professor can encourage them to reach back to you. If days go by and you can't get in touch with them and their professor can't encourage them to to get back in touch with you, if for some reason your student is sick or your student can't respond, or if you're sick, we'll set up groups a little bit differently. You don't even have to ask my permission to do this. It's okay to have a conversation with two center students and a student from Columbia, or two Colombian students and a student from center all at once. The idea was really organized, and there was a plan, but as we know, we really need to learn to be flexible. When we talked earlier in the semester about the importance of learning how to read and analyze and present information that you learn, that that was the point of learning about Jose Marti. Jose Marti was very important for Cuba, for Latin America, and even important in U.S. politics in the 19th century, but we could have chosen Alexander Hamilton, George Washington, James Madison. We could have chosen lots of different people and done the same activity. What the point of that activity was for you to practice your skills, your analytical skills and your presentational skills. So the not so hidden agenda behind this activity that you have is that obviously the film Remember the Titans is very interesting. It's complex. There are a lot of things to talk about, but the content of the film is not the point. The point is that you're having a conversation with someone who is in a completely different culture, who is going through something very similar to you. In the beginning, what I imagined was similar was that you are from an elite private university in Kentucky, and they are from an elite private university in Barranquilla. You are a university student. They are a university student. You're learning how to articulate your thoughts using academic speech, and they are too. And so the additional unfortunate circumstance that we all have in common now is that they're living through pandemic. In Barranquilla, they've been on a very strict quarantine for several weeks. They aren't allowed to go outside of their houses in except for one day to go get food, and it depends on the last numbers of what is their social security number. It's called their cédula. So the point is that you make a strong effort to make a connection with someone else. Now, I do want you to see the film, and I do want you to talk about citizenship, about racial integration, and about authority. Those things, I would love for those things to happen, but that's not the real point of this activity. These are skills that you're building that you're going to need later on in your life, no matter what profession you choose. To be a good citizen of this world, you're going to need to learn to communicate with people in this new way. And so that's the point of the activity. So What is it you're going to do? You're going to see the film, you're going to fill out the discussion questions, and you need to turn those in before Thursday night at midnight on the Google Doc. Everything is always due Thursday night at midnight and always on the Google Doc. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to have a conversation, hopefully with your partner. If not, you're going to be in a group with somebody else's partner, and you might be in a group with your partner later on. This clear idea that there are going to be pairs that make a film of 30 minutes and cut it down to 10 minutes. That might happen, that might not happen. They might be a little bit mixed up, and that's okay. You need to turn that video in. You don't have to do a lot of editing on that video, but you need to turn that video in by midnight on Thursday on the Google Doc. I've loved watching your videos. I feel like it's been one of the best ways to reconnect with you guys this week. That has been amazing, and I'm really looking forward to us having our Zoom conversation as a whole group on next Friday. So again, you need to fill out the discussion questions, turn those in. You need to have a Zoom call and film it, and then cut the Zoom without editing. You don't need to edit it. Cut it down to 10 minutes that you think are interesting for us to see, and you need to load those two onto the Google Doc by midnight on Thursday, and then meet with everyone in your group during your normal class time on Friday. Wow, stuff is going on Center's campus behind me. Anyway, if you have any questions, then please let me know. Be creative, be innovative, be patient, and try and get in touch with your partner and try and make that Zoom conversation that you film happen. Okay, thank you. I hope you have a great afternoon. It's so beautiful. Get outside just a little bit.